Hi, I'm Merlin and welcome to another one of my videos. Today I want to show you how I built this cigar box ukulele consisting of CB gitty parts and also had some Grover tuners, and it's got a preamp and a piezo on it. And after watching the video I'll demonstrate how this sounds. With the video I decided to use an animated 3D character in speechelo to narrate the video, so I hope you like it.
Hi folks. This here video will tell you how to build a concert ukulele from a little old wooden cigar box. Here is an overview of the various parts and components needed for this little old project. Naturally, we want to add some upgrades to this project, such as Grover tuners, a preamp, and a piezo. They always say in Texas, either go big or stay at home. Since the wood on the cigar box was thin, we decided to reinforce it with some wooden pine blocks that we happened to find lying around in the garage. The pine blocks were glued to the cigar box and clamped into place. Blue painter tape was used to cover the side of the cigar box, and a pencil was used to mark the neck position. Using a little old Black & Decker drill, the only drill that my daddy lets me have, 3 holes were drilled through the support block and neck for 3 number 10 1.5-inch screws. A pencil was used to mark the location of the preamp, and then my trusty DREMEL tool was used to remove the wood. Using that little old Black & Decker drill that my daddy swears by, holes were drilled for the output jack and the brass grommets. The fretboard was temporarily placed on the neck, and a pencil was used to mark the position of the nut. The fretboard was glued and clamped onto the neck. Using that little old DREMEL tool, the excess fretboard was cut off. Super glue was used to glue the nut to the neck. Being careful not to glue fingers or eyelids shut. Using the Black & Decker drill, a hole was drilled into the bridge for the piezo pickup. The bridge was placed on the cigar box 15 inches away from the nut, and 2 holes were drilled for the number 10 3/4-inch screws. The fretboard was covered with blue painter tape, and the neck and cigar box were sanded with number 180, number 220, and number 320 sanding blocks. At the same time being careful not to break a nail. The neck and cigar box were stained with 3 coats of a colonial maple stain and 6 coats of tung oil. The use of latex gloves was a very good idea. Decals were created using inkjet decal paper and then applied to the neck and body. Decals were then sprayed with 6 coats of clear lacquer to keep them from falling off. The Grover tuning machines were installed using that trusty Black & Decker drill that my daddy swears by, and that little old DREMEL tool that cuts through wood like a hot knife through butter. Three number 10 1.5-inch screws were used to fasten the neck to the cigar box. Four small holes were drilled and the preamp was screwed into place. The output jack was installed and connected to the preamp. Super glue was used to install the brass grommets to the cigar box, being careful to not glue fingers or eyelids together. The piezo pickup was installed into the bridge, and then the bridge was screwed to the cigar box, and the piezo was connected to the preamp. One might be tempted to use super glue on the piezo. Don't do it. Super glue eats up piezo pickups. Holes were drilled and 4 brass brackets were used to secure the top of the cigar box, since the cigar box hinge was weak. It is all fun and games until your ukulele falls apart. Number 0000 steel wool was used to polish the frets, and files were used to file the fret ends. Claiming you have blisters on your fingers sounds cool, but they really hurt. Nylon ukulele strings were put on the ukulele, and then it was tuned using a chromatic tuner. This is what the final results look like.
For this demonstration, I'm going to be using a CB Gitty guitar amp that I built from a kit. Here's how the cigar box ukulele sounds. Hope you enjoy this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.